What's going on? It's Big Face Gaming in the building, and today I'm here to talk about a new era. It's a new era in the video game world. One thing you got to understand is with time, things progress, things get different. Look at your iPhones, look at your Androids, look at everything. Everything is digital. You know, now you can go in the store and tap with your phone. Nobody's complaining about that. There's a few, but most of us use the tap. So at the end of the day, why are we arguing and upset about the new era? I need to know. I want to know. Because in my opinion, it's just time moving on. And at the end of the day, yes, a physical copy would be nice, just so you can have the map, just so you can have anything that comes with the ultimate edition or the collector's edition. Whatever edition that you want, you have that property in your hand and you understand it may make you feel different. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you this. Time has moved on. All right. So we gotta take it to another place. So listen, pre-orders are in, right? Everybody's been pre-ordering. It's been a lot of controversy going on right now about people paying $100 for a game. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Final Fantasies and all kind of different games are charging over $100 for the game. Now, it's a lot of people that's out here struggling, and they may not have the money to, get the game or pay the $100. Um, on the light side of things, if you buy the standard edition for $80, later on, if you want and you decide to go up to the ultimate edition, then listen, it's only gonna be $20. You don't have to keep up with the Joneses. All you gotta do is do what you gotta do that makes you happy. I see everybody's talking. I hear everybody talking. We talking about what's going on in this GTA world. You know what I'm saying? So let's scroll down. Of course, everybody's seen the screenshots, the beautiful things that's going on with the game. Um, the clothes, the hair, the cars, the background, the lighting, everything, So at the end of the day, I think it might be worth it. You know what I'm saying? I pre-ordered mine already. I don't know about you. I'm gonna keep, I had to get it. This is a game that I've been following since I was a kid. I mean, the first time I played GTA, it was at a top view. It was a little guy running around. All you see him with his legs. You jump in the car. You might shoot somebody. You barely see the bullets. They hit somebody. You're there in the ground. You're hitting police. You're running. You're doing all that. I think where GTA got its, um, I think where GTA really got the itch, the niche. Let me say the niche. I say the itch. Let me say the niche. Where they got the niche is GTA 3. GTA 3 was definitely a historic game. So I'm trying to get the word for it. It was 3D. Nobody has seen nothing like it. Um, the balance on it was crazy, but at that time it was like overwhelming for parents, for government, for anybody who did not agree with these type of things. And the way that the game was named GTA, Grand Theft Auto. So understanding that is one thing. The whole game was basically based off of Grand Theft Auto. I mean, when I first started playing GTA, I used to go on there just to steal cars and take them. That was it. You know what I'm saying? Hit people upside the heads with bats. Just shooting random people. I mean, that is what we did on the game. That was fun. That was new. It was exciting. All right. But at the end of the day, you see these pictures, you see this detail, you see what's going on. Like we've all been waiting for this for so long. Okay. So the online thing is I've always liked playing the main story first. Even when GTA Online was out, if I didn't complete the main story, I definitely was still going to complete the main story before I jumped online. The reason why is because I wanted to go to Like, I wanted to know everything about the game. I wanted to know all the shortcuts. I wanted to know all the stores. I wanted to know if I go this way, who's over here, what's over there, what's going over there. I want to know all of that. Once I figured all that out, then you can take me online. And then I'm running around with my friends online. They're like, where's this at? Oh, come on, follow me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hop in the car with me. I'll take you there. No GPS, no nothing. It just gives you a time to get to know the game and get to learn the game before you actually have to go play with your friends, okay? At the end of the day, I think that the updates that they're going to do are going to be amazing, all right? For this, take this for instance. This right here is a straight reference from the best cowboy game you've ever played in your life, all right? Red Dead Redemption 2. This right here, designing your own guns, putting your names on them. The names is different. Now that's something new. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have that at first. I would hope that online, when you get to put your names on the gun, you get to put your online, ID on the gun. That'd be super, super dope. I can't complain about the guns. This gun right here, it's cool, but it's not, that's not my, favorite gun. They said Tommy Vercetti carried that gun or whatnot. I'm not too excited about that gun, but I am excited about being able to personalize your weapons. That is crazy. You already was able to personalize them in GTA 5, but now this is a little more detailed. It's a little bit more personal to the character. I think this dope. The money right here, you know what I'm saying? That is from another reference from Red Dead 2. That's a president that we probably met back in the day. I can't really see his face because of the money clip, but we met this guy, seen this guy in Red Dead Redemption. Pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? The different styles, the skin textures. I mean, you see the moles on their skin, like that to me that's super dope. Like, you don't have this much detail in the games, and then you wonder if this same detail is going to be in the games, because pictures are pictures. You know what I'm saying? Are they going to be able to make contact like this in the game? That's my question. Like, will they be able to sit there? Will they be able to do the things that they're doing in the game? All these emojis that you have to put in this game to make contact as far as your characters, because in GTA 5 you couldn't even walk up to your friend and like give them a five and be like, hey, what's up, high five or nothing. You can make the gestures and all that with all the emojis, but you could not really physically have contact with another character. So if they can change that to where you see your friend, you see your partner, you go up to them, hey, what's up, that right there will be a game changer for me. I'm not gonna lie. The clothes are cool. The hairstyles are cool. I'm scrolling through this because I know we've seen this 1,000 times on every GTA video. But look, you got Jason's home. Not impressive. Hopefully, you get to buy more homes. GTA, you didn't get to buy any homes, but Lester gave Franklin a home, of course. But you didn't get to purchase it. It wasn't your choice what to purchase. So in main stores. So I hope that you'll be able to actually choose a home to your liking, and you actually get to pick it yourself. All right. I like the kayak. You know what I'm saying? We got the kayak now. I like the motorcycle. That's cool. All that. The El Camino. Now, this ain't a real El Camino. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is the reference of an El Camino in real life. I think it's dope. Not one of the cars that you'll see me driving around in, especially online. But if I can do more mechanics, more detail, have more of a say of how the car runs, then I definitely will be invested in a lot of muscle cars that's going on in the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm this is dope. This picture right here is dope. I'm not a big fan of this car. But it is nice. It is nice. I like it. The different mod shops. This, I'm not really impressed with this. I do like the steering wheel. And the reason why I like that steering wheel so much is because if you buy 4 Giottos on your real car right now in real life, then if you buy all 4 tires, they give you, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't have 4 Giottos, but if I'm not mistaken, they actually give you a steering wheel that matches your car. I mean your rims. So at the end of the day, if these don't match this, but at the end of the day, if you can do that, that'll be super dope. To watch and work on your cars, I think that'll be dope. I don't understand, I don't know if this is what's going to happen every time you pull into a custom auto shop. I don't know if that is what we're going to see, but it would be nice to see. Um, Even if it was not our car, even if they was in the background working on this car while you was in the shop customizing yours, I think this would be super cool. I like the details they got back here. As far as the jacks and all the wet signs, conscience signs. I can't even say it right. Um, I like the other cars up on the lifts. It's cool. The venting system, the lights, like the detail is crazy. It's out of this world. I ain't gonna lie. The big light for them to see, him actually taking a part off the car. That right there is, I will say that's pretty dope too. You know what I'm saying? So just seeing that amount of detail makes it dope. I hate this haircut, by the way. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like the haircut, but somebody will have their haircut. Um, the features is dope. You see that they got the earrings in. Nobody's saying anything about the earrings. But it's always earrings. It actually looks like the ears are pierced this time and not just placed on there. You can even see it like a little shadow from the earring, and that's pretty dope. Yeah, I'm just looking around right now. Look like they're in the hair salon. You got the shampoo bottles over there. You got the hair dryer right here. It's like old, look like an older hair dryer. This is a mobile hair dryer though. I don't know if people still rock them, but I don't go to hair salon. I'm really bald headed. I need to shave right now, but it is what it is. She looks like she's in the nail shop. You know what I'm saying? They look like they're really getting down and gritty with the nails. The detail is crazy. Just the hair alone, the like marks on her forehead, the little tiny bumps, the moles on her neck, the mole on her lip, even that little pimple right there. It looks like a pimple right there on her chin. Like the detail is crazy, and I hope that amount of detail stays in there. Now, if the graphics are gonna be at 30 psi or whatnot, then hey, I mean, I'm cool with the 30 FPSs. My GTA 5 looks great right now. I got it on performance. I also have a PlayStation Pro, and I also have it on PC. So at the end of the day, I can hold. If the graphics are that terrible, which I don't think so. I don't think they'll be that terrible. But if the graphics are that terrible, I can actually hold to PC. I mean, I think they're going to look great for the consoles anyway. But if it gets to the point where I feel like, oh my God, I can't take this, then I would probably just wait on the PC. I would keep playing the game until it came out on PC. It wouldn't bother me. I don't understand why people are making so many big deals about so many little things. You know what I'm saying? Um, Definitely, you see the boats. Everybody's seen all the videos about the boats, how much detail is in the boats and all that stuff. So the votes is the I keep saying the votes. The boats look great. You know what I'm saying? They got the numbers on there, and they got so much more detail than GTA 5. I'm not gonna lie. The dolphins, I just feel like this is a picture. It'd be cool if you can mess with the dolphins. I guess. See the bird up there. You see the stains from the birds. Like bird poop up there. You got the speakers. Um, it's cooler. He got two drinks in there. He's gonna handle one. They got the scuba diving gear, so I'm pretty sure they're bringing that back. It's just a lot of detail. The water looks great, but once again, these are screenshots, and I don't understand. I don't not understand, but I don't know if they're actually going to come this detailed. I feel like maybe these are just screenshots of pictures that they're taking. Hopefully, it is the way that the game is going to look. The water looks great. With the helicopter close to the water, you can see the ripples coming off of the water. You get to see the police boat. You see the lights by the engine. You see that light shining under the water. That's pretty dope. The splash effect is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it looks totally different than GTA 5. So man, it's crazy. The texture on this jacket though is off the chain. Like this looks like a real jacket that you see. Look at the dress. Look at how much detail they put into the dress. It's clean. I mean, clean cut. You see the ripples in the lights. You see the little lines and lights, how detailed everything is. The shoes, how detailed everything is. You know what I'm saying? The different textures, the different colors of the shoes. Just the way the shoes hang over, the pants hang over the shoes is crazy. The different colors of the shoe, you can just see it. So all you shoe heads out there, hopefully they got some nice kicks on there for everybody to like get down with or whatever. Stock 305. Reason why I like this, the name of this store, because 305 is, it's Dade County. That's the area code for Miami. So I think it's dope that they actually are still referencing um, just the actual place that this is done at. We're going to Florida, and it's Leonida, but we're going to Florida. All right. Not I'm not crazy about the off road vehicles, but just the details in the mud, splash in the window, mud on the lights, uh, the just the tire tread is nice. And I wonder if you have a car long enough and you don't change the tire, will the tread go down? Like, will it get weaker or flat? You know what I'm saying? Baloney skins. That's what they call them. Will the tires turn into baloney skins? We got to know if we're gonna get real wear and tear on the tires. If we don't, it's not the end of the day. I'm not tripping about it. I don't really care. But it would be nice to see if you have a car in your garage long enough, you drive it for long enough, you don't go get it fixed or get the tires replaced. Will the tires wear out? So yeah, that'd be dope. These look like baloney skins. I'm not gonna lie. These look like these tires are wore out right here. You know what I'm saying? From all that skid and stuff. Because you already know when you skid for a long time, you burning that rubber, the tires will actually pop on GTA now, on GTA 5. Dope haircut. You know what I'm saying? For the people who like the short hairs, I would not keep Lucinda with this haircut. This is not be her. It almost looks like that's her twice. I'm sorry. But just look at her skin. Look at the freckles on her skin right there. That's super dope. You know what I'm saying? That just gives everybody like a personality. You know what I'm saying? You got your powder free gloves. You got your Reynolds wrap right there at the end. After you put your ointment on there and you wrap the tattoo, you wrap it in that Reynolds wrap. Um, Also the gun, it looks pretty nice. Just the detail all the way down to the picture in the corner. It's just like they took a lot of time just to take their time. The texture of the seat, the leather. I feel like you can almost see a little wear where people sit and lay their legs at, our little ink splatters right here. The customized shoes is clean though. Nobody's talking about the customization of the shoes. That is off the chain. Consistent in her look, the moles on her face. I wonder if you do get like it just get pimples or something and like through your gameplay it might pop or go away. I don't want to see it pop, you know what I'm saying? But just want to see if it'll go away. Um, it's your rock star type of look, your biker type of look, whatever type of style you'll have your character in. I think that it is dope that you can customize the main characters in the main story the way that they're letting you do it. That is something that GTA lacked of on GTA 5. You only have so many customizations that you could do to the main characters. And I just feel like if they're going to let you customize, I hope they let you purchase businesses. I hope that the main story stays alive more than it did in 5. I mean, I did the stocks with all three of the characters. They all super rich. I bought the golf course. I bought everything that you can buy in the game on the main story. And once you buy everything, they only limited so many cars that you buy in garages because they didn't put all the cars that they had online. They didn't put them on the main story. I do like the main story probably about as much as I like online. So I hope that they actually let you do more customizations, more garages, more of a choice of what you want to do in GTA online or story mode. Yeah, like look at that, like the splatters from the mud, um, the mirrors, like everything, the reflection. You know, you're getting that perfect reflection. You're seeing what you're supposed to see in that mirror, and that's another plus. You can even see the bumper, how it's like it's not perfect, but you know, you got an off road vehicle. I think I used to have his vehicle in five. I used to have it on I mean, they big tires anyway, but I used to have it, and people used to be like, "Where the hell did you get this from?" I'm like, "It's definitely in the online in the store." I can't remember which website it was, but it's actually in line online. Um, let's see. Yeah, it's just super dope. Um, everything that is going on with GTA, man. Um, but it's a new era, and I would hope that everybody um can understand that. Can understand that. We all know about the vintage VC pack. We know what's going on. These are cars that I'm really not excited about. Even though these would look nice with some rims on there and some dunk rims or something like that. But I'm not really excited about this pack, honestly. I just bought the Ultimate Edition because I just wanted to have everything um, that came with the game. Just I'm just that big of a fan. This reminds me, this scene right here reminds me of Scarface when Gina is Tony Montana's sister. It's like, but she was in a club with the guy, and this scene just reminds me of that. And she looks a lot like Gina. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting Cardi B vibes right here, but like I said, consistent. She has moles all over her face, and they're consistent. Remember, I said that looked like a little pimple in the last one. Um, yeah, they're very consistent with having the moles in the same spot, different angles, the eyelashes. You can see the little. Well, I don't know what you call that right there, but you can see all that right there really good. You know what I'm saying? And eyeliner is meant to bring out the eyes, but the eyelids, like they look professional. I like the lashes because they don't all look just perfectly straight. You know what I'm saying? They look like what they will look like in real life because that's just the way it goes. The texture of the hair, the curls, the way the hair is spreading apart, like it's definitely a dope situation. Consistent. Moles, and I'm not obsessed with moles, guys. They just consistent with keeping the same body work. Look at that skin. Look at the skin texture. Look at like chill bumps. You know what I'm saying? This is real. Uh, and they have her looking good. You know what I'm saying? As far as nails, they keep her nails done and all that. So that's gonna be a big thing in GTA 6. The background, the nightlife looks good. It looks good. Now, my whole thing is what is going to happen at the end. A lot of people are not talking about the end. Once again, just more consistency with the skin, you know, the hair coming off the arms, everything like that. But what's going to happen with the actual launch? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I want to know when GTA 5 came out, it was easy to play the main story because it really wasn't an online, it wasn't a server on there. But when GTA Online dropped, it was so hard to actually get in the game. You had to find four people. Everybody's game was crashing. You had to start. I know for a fact that I started my game over 4 to 5 times at the beginning of the GTA Online era. My character did not save. Things were not saving, and that was crazy. So I hope Rockstar is prepared for the things that are going to happen with all of the servers. You know what I'm saying? But that's enough. That's enough of that. Everybody's seen this, so I'm not gonna bore you with this. But all I want to say is it's a new era, it's a new day, it's a new time. Okay. One thing you got to understand is with time, things progress. Life is changing. When I was younger, I didn't have gray hair. I'm older. I have gray hair. I'm not that old to be, by the way. I'm only 40 years old. But at the end of the day, I didn't have this when I was young. Now I have it. So at the end of the day, things change. Things are going to change. The graphics on the games have changed drastically since we were kids. Even the little kids, when they was kids, the 10-year-olds, the graphics have changed drastically. So at the end of the day, we need to be aware and understand that the things are going to change because the years are changing, and that is what happens. That is what we do. That is what goes on. That is life. So if you do not want a digital game, it's too bad. If you have a console, you're going to have it. If you're on PC, all our games are digital. So I don't understand what the complaint is. Get over it. It's a new era. It's time for things to change. And right now, Rockstar is doing exactly that. So let me know what you think, man. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, the follow, all of that good stuff, man. This is Big Face Gaming, and it's a new era. We out.